him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack-a-macabre! Hey, it's time for the only news that matters. And Ted Nugent says his record label tried to keep him from recording Stranglehold for his debut album. Instead, the 8-minute long epic quickly became Nugent's signature song, partly because of its length and unusual structure, which is exactly what made the record executives nervous about including it on the album. In a new interview with the Dr. Music Show, Nugent explained how his record label, producers, crew, and bandmates tried to stage an anti-Stranglehold intervention prior to the album's recording sessions. All of a sudden, the tone of the meeting, I sensed some confusion. I sensed some discomfort in the room. And I think it was the co-producer. It's almost like he got a nod from the bosses of the record label and said, well, we're excited about the songs, Ted. We've all talked about it. Everybody voted to not record Stranglehold because it doesn't have a chorus and nobody's going to play an 8-minute song with all that guitar part in it. So you can guess how well that went down with Ted Nugent. He said, I love you guys, but that's insane. Since when is there a rule? A song has to have a chorus? It doesn't have to have a chorus. It's a movement. It's a song. And by the way, you all signed me and got me a lot of money because you came to 10 of my concerts and you saw how the people loved the song Stranglehold. And now you want to take it off the record? I was wondering if you guys got the alert. And it sounds like this. Fuck you, double fuck you, and by the way, we have a recording session that starts in 1 hour. Let's go in the studio because I have a song to record. The first one's gonna be fucking Stranglehold. Yeah, it was released in September of 1975 with Stranglehold as the opening track. Ted Nugent's self-titled debut album made him a star, cracking the top 30 and eventually selling over 2 million records. What it teaches me, and it taught me a long time ago, is if you're doing something on stage every night, that just because the people to just go nuts, that's what you need to do, Ted Nugent says. He also says, I do it because I go nuts, and I'm a music fan before I'm a musician. And if I see the entire audience going berserk with me, I go, well, we might want to keep that and move. Man, I gotta say, it sounds incredibly crazy that the record company would be against Stranglehold being on the album. That makes no sense to me. If you're digging like stuff like Stormtroopin', Just What the Doctor Ordered, Queen of the Forest, you're digging those songs and you're not digging Stranglehold? I'm sorry, that sounds like bullshit to me. Is this story true? I'm serious, man. You are interested in signing Ted Nugent to your label on his first album. And you hear all the songs and you say, alright, let's cut out Stranglehold from the album. That just sounds so unbelievable to me. It makes no sense. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It might have happened. And if it did happen, what the hell, man? It makes no sense whatsoever how a record company will say no to Stranglehold when it comes to Ted Nugent music. I'm going to give you now my top 20 Ted Nugent songs. Now, I'm doing it from the first album, 1975, all the way to the very underrated and hated Intensities, which I love that album, which is 81. So 75 to 81. 3 honorable mentions. Saddle Sore off State of Shock rules. Head's Gonna Roll from Intensities, and Violent Love from Scream Dream. Love those 3 songs, but they didn't make my top 20. And number 20, Great White Buffalo. And I gotta say, it's the double live Gonzo version, not the Amboy Dukes version. Smoking tune. Number 19, Scream Dream. I love me some Scream Dream. The very first time I saw Ted Nugent was on the Scream Dream tour. He came swinging out with a loincloth, Pat Travers and the Scorpions open. That was epic. All right, at number 18, Stormtrooping off the first album. Smoking, love it. Love the double live version as well. Yeah, I would have to say the double live Gonzo version of Stormtrooping, though. I like a little more. And number 17, his biggest hit, Cat Scratch Fever, man. I love that song. I love that opening riff, smoking tune. At number 16, from the first album again, Just What the Doctor Ordered. Double live Gonzo version, though. Love it. All right, at number 15, Homebound. Love it, off Cat Scratch Fever. Just an awesome tune. Great instrumental that the Beastie Boys kind of like used on one of their songs. At number 14, Good Friends in a Bottle of Wine off Weekend Warrior. Awesome song. I love it. I got to see him play that once, and I was very happy because it was way later in his career I saw him play that. All right, at number 13, Jailbait from Intensities. Smoking song, man. That song rips. All right, at 12, Writing on the Wall from Free For All with Meatloaf on vocals. Slamming song. Love it. At number 11, Smokescreen from State of Shock. No. Weekend Warrior. What a song. What a riff. That riff rules. All right, now we're at the top 10. At number 10, the opening track of Intensities. I'm talking about Put Up or Shut Up. That's at my number 10. Love it. At number 9, Live It Up from Cat Scratch Fever. Love it. Such a great little vibe to that song. It's fucking awesome. And number 8, Free For All, the title track from the second album. I love that. It's just a fun fucking rockin' tune, man. Stakes are high and so much in the air tonight. Love it. All right, what's next? Need You Bad at number 7. Love it. Fucking opening track from Weekend Warrior. Great guitar work, great melody. Awesome song where I only seen Ted Nugent play that song one time. And it was the last time I saw him on his farewell tour, which is probably going to be bullshit. But yeah, I love that song, Need You Bad. At number 6, Paralyzed, the opening track on State of Shock, one of the heaviest Ted Nugent songs in that thing he does with the guitar with the wah and shit, just badass, man. All right, number 5, Wang Dang Sweet Bootang, the double live Gonzo version. Anybody that wants to get mellow tonight can turn around and get the fuck out of here. This song, when he played it live, he dedicated it to Nashville Pussy. All right, not the band. Okay, at number 4, Motor City Madhouse. And it's the double live Gonzo Again version. What a ripping tune. It's just beyond amazing. Wang Dang Sweet Poontang. All right, Motor City Madhouse, number 4. And number 3. All right, before I go into the number 3, I got to say the top 3 songs were all sung by Derek St. Holmes. That's right. The top 3 Ted Nugent songs for me has Derek St. Holmes on lead vocals. And at number 3, Death by Misadventure off Cat Scratch Fever. I think that's like maybe one of the most underrated songs by anybody. And nobody talks about how badass that song is. Death by Misadventure rules. And number 2, Dog Eat Dog, man. Ripping song. Love it. That's why it's all the way at number 2. And at number 1, how the hell would they not want to put Stranglehold on the first Ted Nugent album? Right? Am I right, people? How crazy is that? Because to me, that's the greatest Ted Nugent song ever. And I am going with the first album version. Not Double Live Gonzo, which rocks, rules hard, but there's something about that version in the studio version where, you know, that middle section with the, you know, background cymbals while Ted is going off, man. Awesome song. Stranglehold, my favorite. And there you go. Hey, if you want to use your favorite Ted Nugent songs in the comments below, or what you think about, man, you know, they're going to fucking take Stranglehold off the first album. I'm talking to you Ted Nugent fans. I know there's a lot of people that hate him because of his politics. And, you know, but this is a channel that I refuse to talk about politics. But I will say something that's kind of an example where I have to use politics in this, okay? When I went to go see Ted Nugent live, I mean, I've seen him many times. He does his little political rants on stage. This and that, and, you know, suck on this shotgun, you know, you opposite side politics. You know, he does all that. And when he does that live, like basically everybody there is cheering. You know? Now let's flip it over to somebody that a lot of casuals go see. And that's Roger Waters. Now when I saw Roger Waters live in a huge arena, a packed huge arena, where he flashes a political statement I will not repeat because I don't want to get political. But, you know, it's about a politician. He says something about half of the audience cheered, the other half booed. Now, there's the big difference. That's how I'm using politics here. You know, and Ted Nugent does it. You know, everybody that's, you know, on the right is going to see Ted Nugent. But Roger Waters, there's a lot of people that go see Roger Waters saying, hey man, I hope he plays another brick in the wall. And they don't know nothing about him, his politics or nothing, right? And some people go there, Ted Nugent type fans. Yeah man, I want to see some of that Pink Floyd. And then they see that, right? That's all I'm going to say about that. But anyway, there you go. Thank you so much everybody for watching The Only News That Matters. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't and ring that little notification bell. I really would appreciate that. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a cob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston, and so never more shall we see you again.